Was this winners? That was losers.
Yeah, that's losers quarters. Now we're going into semis. No, we're not.
Oh. Same.
Still losers quarters.
So it's you against
Donguikong.
Oh. Joey, let's go.
Change the names.
Yeah, we got it. I'll do it. Joey, are you left?
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, that's it, right?
No, yeah.
Click OK. Yep, and then
Yep. Well, yeah, you don't need to hit enter on the text field.
How do you spell his name? Donguikong. Is that right?
I'm trying to find him in the bracket. Dongui Kong.
Oh, Dong.
Ui Kong.
Dong. Oh.
Yeah, so Donguikong Kong. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it.
Turning number, bracket round. What is this?
Still losers quarters, so we're good.
And that's it. And then 0-0. We've done it. I don't know. Okay, so this little thing that has been thrown around this room today is: will you have unlimited bacon? But you can have you would get all bacon in the world that you ever wanted, but you don't get any video games.
But no games.
But no games. No video games. No games. But then you can the second option, which is also messed up, which has also puzzled me beyond dimension, which is you can have all the unlimited video games, be it Nintendo, PS5,
yeah, just
whatever. Unlimited, but no games.
But no games.
So doesn't that auto cancel each other out?
No, because you got unlimited games.
But you said no games.
But no games. But unlimited games.
I don't know.
I would take the games.
I'd take the games just because bacon's not exactly.
Yeah, it's like I was saying.
I don't remember having a bacon breakfast in a while.
I mean, I had one like literally just on the weekend. I made like a massive breakfast. I posted it into Discord because it was so massive. But
oh, that was nice. Wow,
that was good.
That was really nice.
Unfortunately, it didn't kill. Like it would be nice if it's always nice if like those cool confirms KO, and it's always sad if they don't.
It didn't kill there, and I'm upset about that.
Oh, that's huge. That's death.
That's huge.
Jab locks. People got to be more confident about going for them. It's like just free damage or free kill.
So the jab lock principle is more so like if you can catch them teching and then you jab and then that's it, right? No.
Yeah. No. It's if they all barely at the very end of that bouncing fish. No. It's if you if they miss the tech, you get the jab and like it's just like a guaranteed bit of extra time that you can do whatever you want.
Oh, that's true, but that's only if they miss the tech.
Yeah, it's only if they miss the tech, but that's why you get to know your character's like moves that hit at a really low awkward angle.
Yeah. It's like falling. Sometimes, actually, I don't know. Just trying to think. I gotta watch more clips. I gotta get more.
Yeah, really common one. Fox like landing neutral air or like landing down air, like those kinds of things.
Landing nair for Fox. Okay, then we'll
landing weak neutral air.
Okay.
I add like hypersense. Like some things like that. But it's also like you don't like. I think at higher levels. I don't know what there's hot debates going on.
I have no idea what's happening in the background, but
you're a reporter in the field. I need you to go out and find out what the conversation is about.
Which conversation?
Whatever that loud one
in the back.
All right, Juice is gonna find out. So you don't like actively try for it. You don't like focus on the jab lock.
Yeah.
You basically like if like let's say you're Ness and you get like a landing neutral air that sends at a low angle. You run up to them, run up to where they would land, do one down tilt. Just in case they miss the tech. If it hits, you react to that.
What about, for example, if it trips them?
That's only about Hero Mana because Avon stream spammed against Canadians.
Okay, Hero is a bad character. South Australia was correct. If they miss their tech, a jab lock, the moves that jab lock, the reason they jab lock specifically.
Fantastic from Joey.
It was really good. That was a good confirm. Oh, Joey's actually behind.
Joey's behind, yes.
Donkey Kong's doing really well tonight.
He's getting all his combos. Like, you see that? He knows exactly what percentages. And honestly, on Sheik to get combos is just like, it's two combo characters battling it out against each other.
Yeah, but one of them has a lot easier of a time of KO. Like, Sheik has to really work for the KOs. Pikachu kind of doesn't. Pikachu can just be like,
Pikachu's really hard to hit. So like that makes it even worse for combo strings.
Tiny body, a little like not the easiest like weight.
Oh, what a good drift away! It was literally one frame away. Oh, yes.
I can see Joey still winning this.
I can see Joey win this, yeah.
Joey wins these. No, Joey wins these.
Oh, that's exactly what you were talking about. The
Yeah.
perfect DI.
You just put yourself in the corner. Oh no, that's up throw. Yeah. That's one to Donguikong.
I don't think he would want to play Cloud in this matchup. However,
It
with-
doesn't seem like I haven't seen him play Cloud at all tonight. Have you?
No,
I don't think it's a Cloud night.
it's not a Cloud night tonight. I think for him, it's
But
gonna be all.
Sheik, maybe we'll see some other
think
sorting.
so. He might see the Marth. It's literally only been Marth, and honestly, I think Marth would do really well against Pikachu.
And like he might be like just like warming some stuff up for Sunday because he is going to Epping.
Oh,
Or at least I saw him signed up.
how much is that tournament?
It's like it's $10 venue, $5 pot entry fee. Yeah, it's a totally fine venue fee. Like
How much is the average major price for like
prize?
price? Yeah, how much? No, price.
Oh, price. Like $50 is like what you'll usually have for the
Enter.
weekend. Yeah, like that's. Oh, it's like $50 for the venue and then like $10 per
So it's a
per bracket.
$60.
Something around that.
That's crazy.
And it's like
But the
that's like a stand, and that's like honestly that's a really reasonable fee for what you're getting, and also for
the amount of people that actually travel to that.
and for like the venue costs that they have to cover.
Yeah. Well, I've never been to a major. However, I've heard that people go crazy. People have a really good time. There's a
It's
lot of
like-
screaming.
There can like I haven't been to a major since a couple of years ago, and things were pretty different a couple of years ago. But like, yeah, majors are a very
How did Bouncy Fish not hit?
very unique experience. I don't think the bouncing fish like has a hitbox that high up.
I thought it did, but I just think like the edge of the toe just kind of hits it.
Maybe it feels like it would have more of it when it gets like there.
I think he's fishing for down tilt to.
Honestly, if I'm like thinking about like what Joey wants, I assume he wants to at some point do a beer reverse needles into up smash.
Yeah. Well, that's Sheik 101, but also. Honestly, he's facing himself like
Oh, bucket air dodge. That's why you got to be like really conscious about the way that you mash out of grabs.
I think for a Pikachu as well. Grabs are actually frightening when you get grabs by Pikachu because you don't know how much percentage you rack up for one grab, and it just continues the combo.
Yeah.
And Donguikong is really good at making sure that he gets the most percentage possible.
Yeah, like I would say, like how many we got a few Pikachus in ACT these days.
3 now.
So like one of the more represented characters in the region. And I would say he's the best of them, pretty solidly.
I think, okay, in all honesty, that like I think if Pink just doesn't SD, I think they're equal.
Pink's alright.
I think they're honestly equal because like in terms of advantage state, in terms of offense, I think Pink has better offense. In terms of defense, Donguikong has better defense. Very good defensively, knowing exactly when to stay away. So it's a matter of whether you value offense more or whether you value defense more.
A big thing that like separates like players of different skill calibers is that like better players will just realize when they have no actual reason to go in and go near you, and suddenly it's like, oh man, I'm throwing out the hitboxes that always work, but they're not, like the person's not getting hit by them.
Oh, fantastic bouncy fish.
Big chase. Caught him just like lazily hanging out there.
Honestly, I love Joey and his bouncing fishes. it's great.
It's like technically reactable, but it's like the kind of thing that like
You just like you don't know how far it goes, and you're
you
just
look
like
at you look at it and you're just like, surely not. Well, I guess it did.
and then you just kind of accept it. But then again, when I get hit by a bouncing fish, I'm not upset. I'm just like, yo, you honestly, you followed me to the edge and got me. And Sheik is a pretty light character. The fact that he's racked up, he's on 100. Oh my god! Again, the DI.
Yeah, again, like when, and that's another thing that's like when.
Again, he can't do it at that time, but
Yeah, like at the high enough level, when you get like stuck in good enough, you just like, okay, I know that this is the move that's about to happen, so I know where I need to be DIing, and that way you don't get caught out by things. Oh, gets the like no tech on the platform and is able to continue that a little bit longer. Yeah, bouncing pitches just get out of there. Joey's getting caught out on these jumps a lot.
which is interesting because in all honesty, I struggle to read Joey, and I'm just like I play so much against him.
Well, it's more like Donguikong is like putting out a hitbox, like putting out a forward air or something up right next to Joey, and Joey just happens to be jumping at the same time.
That was really good. Like what Donkey Kong just did was like he dashed back and then he did that dash attack, rack up and gain stage control. Well, he doesn't have stage control now, but like.
We'll try to get a bit too fancy with the quick attacking.
There was 3 turns.
Oh, that didn't hit.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, good stall.
Okay, hey, the question, how do you edge guard Pikachu? For you, wait for the Pikachu to try and do thunder and just reflect it.
You can reflect thunder?
Yeah, it's a projectile. Yep, that's just a classic thing. Just like pressure with the thunder jolts and you get your grab.
That better not kill.
That's 2 up for Donguikong. I feel like that one was closer. I wasn't paying attention to the percents on the first game. I think that was a bit closer.
It was closer. I don't know what it is, but Donkey Kong was able to really punish almost every single bad jump that Joey did. I wouldn't say that Joey does bad jumps to begin with. So it was just like a punishable jump.
So the way that like I think a lot of people are processing that information at the level that these two are, particularly more Donkey Kong, is that you're not thinking like is like all that goes through your mind is basically I think he's gonna jump.
No, like
and like you're just like I put a hitbox right where I think he's going to be.
He's anti-airing really well, is what I would say. But like I'm not sure if he like I think he might know like. Because it took me forever to learn this, and I'm still learning it. I'm not the greatest, but learning when to anti-air, when to throw out an aerial to make sure that they can't empty hop or like tomahawk or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah.
It's a thing that comes down to that rhythm that we were talking about.
Yeah, I think it's all momentum, and I think momentum's like an important part of the game.
What they're doing is like it's basically they both want to jump to start things off. It's just a matter of like whichever one of them happens to jump and swing first. Because sometimes Joey is swinging and getting his forward air first, and sometimes Donkey Kong is the one that's getting it. Again, oh my god, he got the double hit. He did the bouncing fish and it missed on the top again. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a hitbox until like further on.
Yeah. Okay, for the drama that's happening behind, they're like, there's a monster on the line, and they're like baiting people to throw, and I'm like, nope.
It's something that's happening in amateurs. It's alright.
It's alright. I don't know. I think like at the higher level of Smash, like people are really thinking about like first and foremost, like if I do this, how can I kill you off this? And what can I do? And like that's like Light, for example. Like Light, when he touches you, the amount of damage he gets is ridiculous. In terms of the defensive like part of things, it's just like,
well, it's so
how much time do I wait until it gets them to like do something, and then you do something?
It's less about thinking how do I get a kill or how do I get the most damage off of this, because they already know the answer to that question.
Yeah.
And because of that, that's why like someone like Light is able. It seems like he's just like playing with like inhuman reaction speeds. He's not. He's playing with human reaction speeds, but he knows every situation that's happening, so he sees them happening half a second before you do.
Yeah, exactly. It's like chess. It's like you're thinking several moves ahead of like what would happen, and if you play it out in your head. And I think that's the top level of Smash, where you're like, yeah. Oh, I thought that would be that wouldn't kill. So, and like at the top level, they don't throw out smash attacks. I know for no reason. I love throwing out smash attacks, but
except when they do. But and then you go like, oh my god, they're so smart because they threw out that smash attack.
Yeah, and then when they do it and it lands, people are just like, no, that's how you meant to play.
Yeah, it's like, oh look,
that's how you meant to play.
Man,
look,
the meta's just changed.
The meta's changed everything. So yeah, but yeah.
Did you see the way Steve swung his sword? Genius.
The random empty like short hop into down air for Steve. That honestly is so busted.
Joey actually up good amount here this time. He's kind of locking in the way he's adjusting.
Joey used the first 2 games as data.
Like like you say that as sort of a joke, but that's the way that it goes for some of these players. Like you'll get some players at like a higher level who might lose 0-2 in pools, but if it was a game 5, they would win 3-2 or they might win 3-1. Like the better the player, the more they tend to thrive on a longer set.
Yeah, you're right actually. Like.
I saw Maple Mage back in Smash 4 a lot. Like he would be like down 2, and then he would go like, but it would be best of 5, and suddenly he just like turn up, and it's like that's it, it's over.
Okay, let's see how much percent Joey can rack up in this.
And this is like that's exactly what he wants to be doing. Just like, why would I go near you? I have needles, and I'm at like death percent, so I'm like staying away from you.
Honestly, he's just racking as much percent as possible, staying alive as long as possible, and then that will trigger somebody because they'll end up doing like options that they shouldn't be doing just because they really want to kill. I am guilty of that. I do it all the time.
It's also that like he doesn't need to Joey wasn't trying to force any like big combos or big openings. He was just
I really like the usage of the bomb there. Oh, that didn't kill.
He's just barely missing these things.
Oh,
and misses the up
there we
B.
go, Joey.
Joey on the board.
I'm totally not biased in this. Let's go.
Are you still in? Oh yes, you are. You're in winners finals.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Hey. Yeah, most people just
Look, I don't pay attention to what the bracket round is.
That's alright. I had to beat Kai to get up here, and Cynthia to begin with. And honestly, if it wasn't for
free bracket.
it was not a free bracket.
Free bracket.
Was it a free bracket? I wouldn't say so.
Oh, look, you know me. I'll say that about
No, that's okay.
basically
To be
anyone.
fair, I think I've improved in the game, and
You definitely have. Like, as somebody who like watches the streams fairly regularly, like
I still do Wi-Fi options, and
yeah, you're still an idiot, but like you're like being less idiot.
that's probably it. Yeah.
In some ways you're less idiot, and in some ways you're next level idiot.
Yeah, it's like it's like why would you go for that option? You're like, why did that work? And you're like, okay, it's fine. It actually worked.
The other thing, and I tell this to like Lucas players that are like asking for help, is that like sometimes you don't have to overcomplicate it. It's like if you have a thing that is working, there is no shame in like just exploiting that until the ends of time. If your opponent isn't able to punish you appropriately for doing a stupid thing, and you're getting mileage and you're getting reward out of it. Big! Oh my god.
One nair, and death.
Oh, this bad, not a great dash attack.
Oh. I like how Joey isn't really fully committing to anything. Like at the moment, he realized that his jab was too far away.
Yeah.
And he just did 1-2, and then literally out of shield, like you can just shield after that because jab is.
And that's a thing that like you get more used to about any other stage but Kalos. Actually, Hollow Bastion also wouldn't have worked. Is that like you play more reactively in those little situations, not about like, oh, my opponent's in this position, I'm gonna do this, but it's like I pressed A and it just barely didn't work, and I'm not gonna keep pressing A. It's like it's impulse control.
Yeah. Well, I think like if you can manage to like stay away from doing like options that you know won't work against a specific player, but you still throw them out because it becomes like autopilot, right? And then you end up playing like the way that you play on Wi-Fi that does work online, but it does like it's stuff that doesn't work or translate like offline.
Yeah.
And I feel like players like who actually compete in like Wi-Fi have learned that there's some dumb options that are honestly offline. It throws people off beyond out of their mind. Like Cola, for example. Like Jesus Christ. Or Spargo, for example. He's realized the spacing, the optimal spacing, and then the absurd amount of moves that he can throw. Or like I've been watching Apollo Kage. Just because, like, when Kanaji comes back, I need to understand how Snake works.
I can tell you how Snake works. Actually, I don't rely on me for Snake matchup advice because I have a very different matchup to Snake than most people.
Yeah. Well, like, Snake is a very interesting character, and in all honesty, with this game, in terms of on paper, Sheik is possibly the best character. On paper. On paper, with the frame data, and, like, how easy it is to combo with her. And, yeah. But if Sheik had just the slightest bit of extra kill power, broken. Pikachu?
Yeah, which, I mean, and that's what Sheik was in Smash 4. Sheik had, like, the thing that, like, took Sheik out of relevance was nerfing her so that she couldn't do the 50-50 up throw and then up air or up B.
Yeah, like, I know, I was watching, like, old videos of, like, Sheik, like, back in, that was interesting. See, like,
No down smash.
No down smash.
Oh, yeah. That's what being big. That's what's good about being Pikachu. Just like having that kind of reliable move. You know it's gonna kill, and it lunges so you can just cover space when you need to catch a landing.
Ooh.
Don't challenge that.
That was a big read. Big read.
Oh,
very crucial to the.
Oh, gets a grab. That's still good. Oh yeah, chasing too far.
Not yet. And Joey drifted back and then bouncing fish back on. That was fantastic.
Oh, misses the grab. That's still good for Donguikong.
He's using quick attack to really dash at him. Like actually like a quick attack. I don't think I've seen that. You know, like that was really cool.
Well, I think he kind of like got his mind like stalled because Sheik dash attacked his shield and that was definitely punishable.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just freeze up and like as the set goes on, you just be
Good
like,
jab by
oh
Joey.
god, what was my option?
Why would he do that?
No,
punish.
Just cancel that. You just want to cancel that.
Oh. That just put him off stage.
Okay, he's still alright.
He's still alright, which is interesting. I guess. Well, that's not an option you expect on your final percentages, you know? Like, oh my god.
Oh, see, that's the thing that also like separates mid-level from high level and top level
great.
is like when you've got a big punish window, is knowing when to pick the big punish.
Rather than a smaller punish.
Because like that forward air, that could definitely have been a move that would have killed Sheik at that percent with that rage on Pikachu.
With that much, yeah.
He was the edge. I could have seen a move killing Sheik. Like down smash or side smash charged because he had time to charge it would have worked, I think.
I think so too.
But instead he's nervous and he's like and so he's just like, okay, I'm just gonna do a move to hit him away.
Ooh.
Oh, look at the DI on that up tilt.
That.
Oh, that was
that DI. That was great from Joey. And this could
Don't get bouncing fished.
Oh, I thought the up B would kill him.
Don't get bouncing fished.
Nice from Joey.
What? That move doesn't kill.
No, he's at 164% dash. Like he's at maximum range.
That move never kills.
But you are right. The differentiators between the higher levels is that they know exactly when to take the punish that would be the most. Well, I use this word too much. The most optimal per se.
Yeah, that was like it. I've seen it happen at like US majors where it just be like, you think like, oh, what would I have done in that situation? I would have gone for like a grab or something. Or no, like I would have just done like a smash attack, and the other person did, and like the actual player did like a grab that got them in KO or something.
Yeah. Like it's like I don't know when you watch like Mars, like when he talks about and he complains about things, it's just like it's honestly you learn a lot when he complains about certain things. Yeah. I learn a lot. And plus, like ZSS is honestly well.
Oh, here we go. No, and this is the second up neutral air.
Or like I don't know. I used to watch Void a lot. I used to watch a lot of Void because
there'll be moments when they say some stuff where it's like, oh man, that's actually really like good info. But then like some of them like being a top player doesn't mean that you have the best way to articulate that information.
Yeah.
And that's the problem is like you have to like be able to pass what they're saying, the useful bits of what they're saying, because sometimes they kind of just are talking the way that makes sense to them.
Well, everyone digests information a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And like
same.
Even when you get like I get coached by Jay and Joey in terms of how I should play. And I think what I've done is first and foremost, fundamentals.
God.
What is happening here? Anyways.
You don't neutral get up into someone doing a smash attack.
It worked for him, though.
I'm scared.
It worked for him.
Oh, good grab. I guess the forward air?
He doesn't want to go off. So I think for Sheik, you need to go off the exact moment before like anything starts up, and then he can kill. Like if he knew exactly like what every single motion looked like for Sheik, I guess he would understand that, because he is a character that can truly edge guard people. It doesn't matter if it's Sheik. Pikachu can edge guard Sheik. What do you think? I think so.
Like, yes, but it's also like it's not. It's less about like can Pikachu edgeguard Sheik. It's that can Pikachu force Sheik to go into a position that's best for Pikachu to edgeguard. Like Pikachu edgeguards Sheik really well from a certain set of angles.
Yeah.
And shit, but Sheik doesn't always have reason to go to those angles.
1 second. Who's the best Sheik in the world?
Best Sheik? I don't even know.
I thought it was Void. Or like, I don't know. It was hit Void, but he quit. Well, he didn't really. He changed to still Void. Oh, but the only.
It probably is still. Oh my god, yeah, 180. You're not living that. 180
Is that
with 140.
Is that correct? Zachary plays Sheik.
Zachary plays Sheik? Okay.
Does Zachary play Sheik?
I wouldn't be surprised. Like I'm still like stuck in like the beginning of 2020 as far as like who plays who goes. Oh, extremely good timing on that. He just
in the beginning of this year, Zachary played at Kagaribi 6. So maybe Zachary would probably be the best. And 27th January, VG Bootcamp, Zachary thinks Sheik is the top tier. Yep.
All right.
I agree. I just think it takes an incredible resolve of a person to play this character, because like if you can't nail your combos, it's literally you're literally gonna be writhing in agony for 7 minutes.
I think Sheik is like in a similar position that Yoshi and Melee is, where it's like, okay, yeah, I could see an argument for being like top tier, like one of the best characters in the game, but you have to be like playing on point all of the time.
Yeah, I think like I don't know. I think like for Sheik, it's like playing like table tennis in a way, right? So like every single thing you do has to be perfect. If you mess up one little motion, that's it, and the ball flies. And that's Sheik. I think this is an all right analogy, because I used to play ping pong competitively.
I can't think of a better analogy, since I don't play table tennis and I don't know anything else that I would compare it with.
Touche. Okay.
Oh, good side tilt. I think if Donguikong probably hasn't labbed too much of like the drag down neutral air into down smash, because like I'm seeing more and more opportunities for it that he's just not capitalizing on, and it probably means that he's like not really like ready for it. He's not thinking about it.
He's not actively thinking about like what he's doing next. Yeah. I think he's just throwing them out because like, well, Pikachu's back here is busted, but his grabbing game is fantastic. I love it.
He's getting more grabs in this game.
He's getting more grabs.
Oh, avoids the bouncing fish. Oh, on stage. See, that's the time when you do want a forward air, when he's at low percent.
That drift back in the air.
Oh, double roll.
That's Wi-Fi. Let's go. Fantastic dash attack. Oh, that didn't.
Oh my god, the Thunder Jolt.
The T-Jolt? Get out of here. Good F-tilt. Come on, Joey. You got this.
Oh, drops shield a bit too early. And again, oh, okay, the next time he's definitely going to hold shield the entire time, which means now it's time for him to do a tomahawk grab.
Wow.
Oh, the chase down.
That chase down was fantastic.
And he gets the thunder for the final stock. That's 3-2 Donguikong.
Wow.
Big set. Big win.
Jesus. Oh.
All right.
I'm up now.
Up you go.